How's it going, guys? Hope you all are doing great. This is Vlog coming to you live, and welcome back on another episode on Vinland Saga Season 2, Episode 6, Episode 30 on Vinland Saga. Now, the previous episode was actually a good episode. We get to see what Knut has been doing on the other side of the waters, how his life has been, and on the preview of this upcoming episode, episode 6, they'll be bringing us back to Tolfin and Ina. So, without further ado, let's check out the next episode and see what took place. What a nice opening. Now, while the opening is going um, on the previous episode, towards the ending, there is this animosity, there is this bigotry between Knut and Tokyo, which I think is interesting, right? But at the same time, I don't think if this animosity continues to grow, if it continues to cultivate, if it continues to nurture, it's not going to be good for Knut's kingship, because having someone like Tokyo on your side is quite a good thing. So if they are fighting now, if Knut and Tokyo are no longer really in the same boat, they are no longer in the same mindset, or they don't see eye to eye, that needs to be resolved as soon as possible. Okay? It needs to be resolved as soon as possible, because if that bigotry continues to be nurtured, it's not going to be good for Knut. So what I'm trying to say is, I hope they will find a resolve to their problem. You know, you guys better watch out. There's a serpent above you. Ina and Tofin are really working hard, man. They are using their body, their strength to take this tree off its roots. This is hard ass labor, because during that time there were no tools and machine to do all of this. They had to do it. They're doing it by their hands, with their hands. Yep, the job is done. They did it. Oh, they didn't give them more horse, because if they had more horse, the horse would have been able to help them uproot that tree out of its vines and its roots. Now he wants him to greet. He wants them to greet him. Two of them. He expects greeting from each person. I thought Hebe has told them to stop messing around with them. What a punk. What a punk, man. They could have given them another horse to do their work. But I think because their ranking is not up there yet, so they're making them work so hard. This has its own way of bringing comedy into play. The mm, yep, the old geezer's back. Oh, the old geezer heard them talking about a horse. Now, if he gives them a horse, what is he going to ask in return? Mm, this hurts your back. You know, a minute ago or seconds ago, I did ask if he's going to give them a horse, what is he going to ask in return? Swikil. Svikil. Until there is no more rocks. Oh, they are not done yet. I guess they're gonna be doing more than I thought they would be doing. Of course he is. Tofin has never met him before, and Tofin has been here longer than Ina. Let's hope that he's not going to trick them or something. He can hear them gossiping. Lend you? You should just give them a horse after all this work, not lend them. Lending means I'll let you borrow it and bring it back when you're done. Sweet. It looks like Ina is in a good mood or something. He's how do I put it? He's energetic today. And I guess in a way, Tolfin would definitely get used to this mood of his. You know, there's a way he brings or he makes it look like fun, like they're having fun. And I guess his motives is oh wow, they did quite a good job here. His motives is to saving up enough money so that they can buy their freedom and be free people. Here comes problem. Here comes the jerk. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? I mean, the old man wouldn't lie on them like that, you know? So they know him. And oh, Kitu's father. Wow, at his age, he's still farming and shit. Excuse my language. At his age, he's still farming and everything. Even though he has a son who has slaves everywhere. Wow, that's an interesting man. That is an interesting man. Indeed. So the Sion. Yep. That's enough for the day. Because with the rain, the hard or the ground will be harder. Come to think of it, Keto does look like his father. They do look alike, come to think of it. Hmm. A snake? Oh, a snake, Habe. Oh, yeah, remember we saw a huge snake in the beginning, right? So I thought he meant that. You remember episodes ago when he wanted his father to make him food? His father told him to go work before he eat anything. So Habe does love eating, right? I believe it was was it episode 3 or episode 4? The man loves food, man. And there's nothing wrong with that. They're just going at it. They're just arguing with each other. Of course, Tolfin knows. He knows. Don't be so sure, Mr. Civic. Because AB is right. If 50 to 60 soldiers arrive on this farm, it's over. Interesting. That's true. The king is actually doing nothing. They are the one protecting the farm while they are paying the king for their protection. Don't come back. Oh, this is them? They grew beards? Wow, they grew beards. They're I guess they are now in the either in the wow, look at their hands. We are friends. They're probably now in their late 20s or early 30s. Wow, guys. Now, for some particular reason, even though there wasn't any fighting on this episode, it's a chilled episode, but there are things that you learned from it just by listening and paying attention to every details, the body language, the conversation. Uh, Kettle pays the king so much money or gives him so much of his farm produce, and the king is supposed to protect them. He's paying the king for protection, but at the same time, they end up being the ones protecting their farms because the king is not sending any of his men, any of his subordinates to help them protect their farm, even though they pay him twice a year, not just once, but twice a year. So the king is just sitting there eating to his fat, eating himself to stupor. and doing nothing for people that are giving him all these gifts, all this protection money, and he's doing nothing for it. Well, guys, there you have it. Preview episode 7, episode 31. Iron Fist. Okay. I think on the next episode, we will get to see a little more, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, on the next episode we'll get to see a little more. I think on the next episode there's going to be a fight or something, and or some type of altercation on the next episode. But there you have it. There wasn't much in this episode, but what we did learn about Kittle Farm and what he goes through, what he has to go through twice a year, and not to talk about at the same time his relationship with his father is almost like his relationship with his son. If you guys notice, right? Even Kettle himself did mention that when you and I stay in one place, we don't get along. And you see the same trait with him and his son, right? When Kettle and his son stay together or stay in one place for a long time, they don't get along, just like Kettle's father and Kettle. So you see some type of a repetitive family traits there. And at least Kettle grew wise enough to do something good with it, learn from his father, to pick up from where his father left off. And I'm not sure if Omar has matured enough to follow his father's and his grandfather's footsteps. So it's going to be something that we're going to take our time to see if at the end of this season, if he will prove himself worthy of his father and his grandfather. Okay. On that note, stay safe. Keep on keeping on. Soy.